Welcome to English in 5 minutes. Today we're going to talk about conjugating verbs for the simple present. Simple present is like present in Portuguese. It's things that are true in general or for things that happen all or most of the time. For example, I like Brazil. That's true. I always like Brazil. It rains a lot in the summer. That's true too. I work all day. He works all night. So those are things that are true. It's something that's true most of the time. You'll notice here though that I work, he works. So that's the tricky thing about the simple present is the third person has to have an S. So for the conjugation for third person singular, I, we, you, they all have the same verb. You don't have to change it. I like, we like, you like, they like. But if you have a third person singular, he, she, it, or some other noun object that's doing some action, for example, the dog, my brother, the store, his friend, those are all conjugated with an S at the end. He reads, the dog eats, the store opens, his friend works, always has an S at the end. Now compare with English and Portuguese, and you'll see the singular and the plural are all the same except third person. He, she, it, the table. In Portuguese, you've got all these conjugations. They're all different. But in English, they're all the same, except for the third person. So let's look at some examples. My brother works in a bank. It would be incorrect to say my brother work in a bank. She has 20 reais. Incorrect, she have 20 reais. She is happy. Incorrect would be she happy. Victor needs money. Needs more money. Incorrect. Victor need more money. So you can see these are all third person singular. Sometimes you have to change the spelling. If you have a word that ends in S, SH, or CH, you just add ES. For example, passes, finishes, watches. If you have a word that ends in Y, you change the Y to an I and add ES. For example, study becomes studies, and try becomes tries. Remember these frequently used verbs is, he is, she does, it goes, he has. So again, these are very frequently used words, so make sure you use them correctly. All right, let's practice. So here's a verb, read. So if you're going to conjugate it to the third person singular, you would say she reads, add an S. Pause your video, come back in a minute, and we'll give you the correct answers. She reads. He thinks. It flies. He dances. She has. It finishes. So there's the SH, so you have to change it, just add ES to it. All right, here's another practice. You're going to use one of these verbs, and not all of them are third person singular, so you're going to have to decide which verb you would use. For example, he, something the piano, I would choose play, plays the piano. Pause your video, come back, and we'll get the answers. All right. He plays the piano. They live in a big house. She eats a lot of fruit. They play tennis on Tuesday. The dog eats dog food. I sleep 8 hours every night. My friend lives in São Paulo. The bus goes to Porto. So I hope you can understand the third person singular in present tense always has an S on it. I hope this is helpful for you, and I hope you're able to practice. I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.